Shall I fire a shot and order them to surrender?
You want them to hear you?
You are the great Mohammed Akbar.
I know that.
And I know it.
But the Lancers, do they know it?
But of course. They consider you a most treacherous and unscrupulous enemy.
Please, no flattery, I'm thinking. If only the Lancers would learn to accept defeat gracefully. But always they insist on more fighting. Never satisfied until they win.
Greedy dogs. Ah, well, they will have to give up soon. Otherwise, we will not have any men left.
Enter, Yusin Karim. You have come in time to hear our decision. Akbar is no longer fit to be Malik.
But he is Malik, and a very great one.
We are tired of his greatness. He has lost us too many battles.
He has caused us to lose honor.
Oh, he himself has told me. This is all part of his plan. To lose one battle after another until the enemy becomes overconfident and is easily destroyed.
Fool! Allah frowns upon him. Akbar is nothing but a treacherous dog.
But this is treason. I am faithful to the Malik. I believe in him.
I'll say the rest of you. Do we rid ourselves of the cursed Akbar? Akbar!
Now what?
Mohammed Akbar's men. They want to talk.
Not to me, they won't.
We tried talking to them before.
Draw your rifle. We'll give you 1 minute to crawl back under the rocks before we open fire.
But we are carrying a flag of truce.
Since when does that mean anything to the followers of Mohammed Akbar? Your minute's just about up.
We are no longer the followers of Mohammed Akbar.
What?
I am the new Malik, by the will of Allah and the majority of the tribe.
Majority of the tribe, eh?
Then Akbar is dead.
No, but he is our prisoner, and we stand ready to deliver him to you.
If Akbar isn't dead, he's up to something. And this is part of it.
Well, let's hear the rest of it.
All right, where is he? We'll take him off your hands.
There is a condition.
I knew it.
What is it?
We have banished him from the tribe, but we do not wish him to be further punished or even imprisoned. We only ask that you keep him from rejoining us. We do not want him.
In that case, we don't want him either.
Hold on, Rhodes.
You mean if we keep Akbar on our side of the border, you'll stay on yours?
Until we have regained your trust and can once more cross for peaceful trading. Yes, Saab.
Well, Rhodes is pretty wild, but Stanley's just might go for this. With Akbar out of the way, the tribe just might settle down.
Bring your prisoner to Fort Agora tomorrow. If the Colonel Saab approves, you've made yourself a bargain. Prepare to march! March!
Well, sir, it looks as if they meant what they said.
Yes, but I must say I hate to see the old villain end his career like this. Akbar, are you aware of what's been proposed?
It would appear that a man cannot trust his no good friends. But naturally, my enemies, being men of honor, will have no part of this treachery.
Treachery? I've been told it was a majority vote.
Since when does the majority rule in the affairs of state? This is not a democracy. Followers are followers, leaders are leaders.
It seems things have changed, Akbar.
You mean you would encourage these traitors?
We made a bargain. We'll stick to it.
Now may Allah mark this as a final blow, when one cannot even trust his enemies.
We will keep the bargain, Colonel Saab. May good go before your face.
We'll keep Akbar on our side of the border. May Allah be your friend, Jaffar Kul Sidri.
And now,
With your kind permission, I will take the horse.
But Mohammed Akbar, you promised the horse to me.
True. And the great Mohammed Akbar never breaks a promise. Except, of course, when it is absolutely necessary. Stay back, traitor! To a faithful but misguided follower, I give my horse.
Stand back, fool. I am the Malik now, and this is a Malik's horse. I do not walk while my followers ride. In exchange for the horse, Akbar, I leave you your 4 wives.
Very generous.
Akbar!
Greetings to my old enemies who are now my friends.
We've been looking for you, Akbar. Why haven't you reported to the fort?
Because I am no longer dependent upon your generosity. You see before you now, no longer a poor and humble border chief, but Akbar, the successful trader. Notice the results of my bargaining. This majestic animal now belongs to me.
Just a minute, Akbar. The last time we saw you, you didn't have 1 rupee. What could you have traded for a camel?
Oh, you forget, Roadside. My wives.
All 4 of them?
They were getting old. And the camel eats less than any one of them. An auspicious beginning for my new and honorable career, do you not think?
Well, carry on, Akbar.
I don't suppose he can do too much harm, just trading.
I wonder.
Yosim Karim, my brother.
The great Malik is returning to his tribe.
Not yet, but soon, perhaps. Look, see how fortune smiles on me.
Praise Allah, you have become wealthy.
Well, what else do you expect from me? I traded 1 miserable, misbegotten camel for 2 magnificent beasts. Now, what can you trade for one of them?
Me? But I have nothing to trade.
Oh, but you do. For example, you could trade Jaffar Kul Sidri.
The Malik? You want me to trade the Malik for a horse?
Think it over, my friend. With a Malik, you walk. With a horse, you ride. Now, which is better? The Malik or the horse?
Wait. If Colonel Standish wishes to see me, why not at the fort?
Who am I to question a colonel? Perhaps it is a secret meeting, and he does not wish you to be seen at the fort.
Yes, that must be it.
This is the appointed place.
If this is to be a secret meeting, it's best that you wait out here.
Oh, assuredly, great leader.
So, Yusin Karim has betrayed me.
It is contagious.
Do you mean to kill me?
Kill you? I am no murderer, but a humble trader. As you yourself arranged. I traded 1 very fine horse for you.
Then you plan to hold me for ransom. I can raise perhaps 100 rupees.
Ah, you are too modest. Surely you place a higher value on your life than that.
You know the tribe is poor. What more can I offer you?
The tribe itself?
What?
You traded me to the British for leadership. Well, grudge. I will be fair. I trade your life to be the leader again.
But that cannot be.
It will be. You will command the tribe to follow the great Mohammed Akbar as in the past. And you yourself will take an oath to obey me. If you value your life, you will swear to this by the beard of the prophet. Swear!
Nice night.
Too nice to waste on maneuvers.
Yeah, since Akbar's gone, there's not much else to do.
I could think of a few things, given the proper setting.
Yeah. I know what you mean. Just look at those stars.
I see them. But there's a lovely young thing in Bashar who has more sparkle in her eyes. When she's with me, of course. Here I am, safeguarding the frontier. The sacrifices that girl makes for the Empire.
Go to sleep, Willie. You're breaking my heart.
All right. If I dream anything important, I'll keep you advised.
Do that. Night.
Night.
One move for Ingi, and it will be your last.
So this is how you keep your bargains.
I am no longer the Malik. Akbar has returned. Ho! Lancers!
Drop your rifles and surrender, or your officers die.
Open fire, that's an order.
Drop your guns and no one will be shot.
You heard the order. Open fire.
We cannot, sir. You see, my friends, I traded my wives for a camel for 2 horses, a horse for a Malik, and a Malik for his followers. Now, I trade you for your squadron. The great Mohammed Akbar has done well, do you not think? For a poor and humble trader.
I can't believe it. That the entire squadron would surrender without firing a shot.
To save the lives of their officers, yes, Colonel Sir. But the great Mohammed Akbar has given his word that all their lives will be spared, and they will be permitted to return in peace.
His word. He's broken every word he's ever uttered. Already he's ceased being a trader and returned to his cutthroat ways.
Oh, no. The great Akbar is still a trader, Colonel Sir. He will trade the squadron, 130 men and 2 officers for you.
For me?
Yes, Colonel Sir. A most generous offer. And a handsome compliment.
And if I come at the head of the regiment?
Oh, the great Akbar would regret that so many men must die, and Her Majesty lose so many horses and rifles for your selfishness.
All right, Kareem.
I regret I have no crumpets, gentlemen.
That's all right, Akbar. After drinking your tea, who could eat?
Oh, you are too kind.
Must put quite a strain on your hospitality, though. Entertaining 132 guests on such short notice.
Oh, true. So many mouths to feed, and your men eat so much. Oh, I do hope your Colonel Standish will give himself up soon. I cannot afford as many victories like this.
Really, Akbar, you don't expect the Colonel to deal with you?
Naturally. You cannot expect me to support you for the rest of my life.
Well, look, anytime you want us to leave, don't be embarrassed. We'll understand.
No, please. It is my privilege. I welcome your company. You know, it is a curse of all great men, like myself, to be lonely.
You?
Of course, I cannot confide in my followers. They are fools. It is only with my enemies that I can enjoy friendly companionship. You understand me?
Well, it isn't easy.
Well, in that case, your colonel understands me.
That's right. That's why it'll be a cold day in July before he accepts your invitation.
Colonel Standish has arrived, Great Malik, alone and unarmed.
Well, gentlemen, do you feel a sudden chill? Very unusual for the middle of July. Welcome, Colonel Sahib, just in time for tea.
Colonel Standish, you've made a mistake.
Not going to argue the point, Mr. Rhodes, but it should be obvious that one man is an excellent exchange for an entire squadron.
You see, the colonel is such a wise trader.
Surely you don't expect him to keep his word, sir.
I don't really see I had much choice, Mr. Storm.
Oh, the colonel is so right.
Stop agreeing with me, Akbar. It makes me nervous. These officers are free to go.
Well, of course. Am I not an honorable trader? Release them.
And their men.
With pleasure, Colonel Saab. They eat up all the profits. I think you spoiled them. Set them free.
We're not leaving without you, sir.
You most definitely are, and that is an order.
We'll be back with the entire regiment.
I expect you to, and I'm quite sure that Akbar expects it too. Isn't that right, Akbar?
Naturally. All is fair in love and war. But by the time they come back, we will be gone.
I wouldn't count on that. The Lancers know how to ride.
True. Do they know how to walk?
Walk?
Well, naturally. You do not expect me to give back the horses and the guns.
Akbar, we made a bargain.
For the man, yes. Surely you would not deny me an honest profit for my efforts. Farewell, Lancers. We part as friends.
If you say so. But we'll meet again as enemies.
Oh, that is even more to my liking. Forward! March.
I'd say this was far enough, Willie, wouldn't you?
Yes, we haven't been followed. That means Akbar's reception committee is probably waiting at the pass. Yes, I'd say this is as good a place as any.
Mm-hmm. Daftar Lal Singh,
Yes, Rhodes, Saab?
get the men off the trail. Keep them out of sight. We're staying here till nightfall.
Till nightfall, Rhodes, Saab?
Yes, we can never make Fort Agora like this. So we're going back for our guns and horses.
And Colonel Standish. We still have our knives, Lal Singh. Pass the word.
With very great pleasure, Storm, Saab.
You seem restless, Colonel Saab. But do not worry. Your Lancers cannot return before noon tomorrow. And we will fold our tents by dawn. So there is no hurry.
I'm curious, Mohammed Akbar. You didn't trade a full squadron for me just because you enjoy my company. What do you intend to trade me for?
I have given this matter a great deal of thought, Colonel Saab. And I am convinced that with a little luck, I can trade you for Fort Agora.
Fort Agora?
Why not? I traded a camel for a colonel.
Mohammed Akbar. The Lancers have not gone by way of the pass.
What? How do you know that?
Because I have been there myself. They are nowhere to be seen.
Get out! 4 centuries! Was there ever a man who suffered so from his own innocence and generosity? You men have disappointed me, Colonel.
And you have disappointed the tribe for the last time, Akbar. Now the Lancers will return. More blood will be shed. But I will lead them to victory where you have failed.
You? But you have sworn to follow the great Mohammed Akbar by the beard of the prophet till the end of my days.
This is the end of your days, Akbar.
Colonel, do something.
He's getting away. Look out! People are fools, Abdul Khan. He gave you the freedom to cross the border to trade again in peace, and you turned back to Mohammed Akbar.
We had no choice.
Jaffar Kul Sidri gave the order.
Trusting Sidri was my mistake, but trusting Akbar was yours. I know he didn't mean it to end like this, but he's the one who brought us to it all the same. His infernal trading. Look, I'll make you a trade, Abdul Khan.
Trade, Colonel Saab?
Yes. If you can get a message to Mohammed Akbar wherever he is, tell him this. If he'll surrender himself to us here before another night falls, we'll allow your tribe to go free.
The entire tribe?
The entire tribe.
The colonel's not a bad trader himself. Oh. Now, you will see, Abdul Sakar, what manner of man you have been following. A man who is worth an entire tribe.
A truly great compliment, Almighty Malik.
If so great a leader as Colonel Standish would surrender himself for a mere handful of men, great Mohammed Akbar can do no less.
Well, here he comes.
You know, I didn't think he cared enough about his people to go through with it.
He doesn't. He just can't resist playing the martyr.
As one great leader to another, I surrender myself to you, Colonel Standish.
Right through taking your bows, Akbar, please fall in between Mr. Rhodes and Mrs. Storm.
With pleasure, Colonel Standish. Farewell, my friends, farewell. Do not despair. All is well. The great Mohammed Akbar will return. On some cold day in July.
Glory, intrigue, and the romance of high adventure. Follow the 77th Bengal Lancers as they go into action again, taking on terrific odds to rescue a lovely lady in distress. When Rhodes finally falls in love and Storm stands between him and certain disaster, as Phil Carey and Warren Stevens star in The Inconstant Moon, the next exciting story of the 77th Bengal Lancers.